Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, Sagittarius, Grand Rising. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to all the Sagittariuses in America. All right, let's do it to it, Sag. We're going to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the beginning of July, first weekish or so of 2024-ish, or whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with me for a little bit, because my readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. What's up? Happy Independence Day, Ed. What's going on? Hi, Sagittarians of Instagram. Thank you for being here. Sagittarians of TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Welcome. All right, Sag, let's see what's going on. If you could return the love for me, please, because as you know, or may not know, I am the Sag Whisperer, my awesome friend. I am Sagittarius' protector. My awesome bestie affectionately nicknamed me the Sag Whisperer. She's also called me egotistical, crazy, nutty, a maniac. And then I stopped paying attention because a squirrel ran past the window, so it probably wasn't important. But either way, I'm here for you, Sagittarius. So we're going to do the energy check-in for you and the one on your mind. If you can return a little bit of love for me, please tap that screen on TikTok and Instagram. On YouTube, love that like for me, please. You don't have to, because I know it puts me in your liked videos, and people are like, why do you watch Archer? What's the matter with you? But maybe I'm at least in your top 3. What means more to me, actually, is if you would subscribe and set the bell to all notifications and share the channel with the one person you'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed. That would mean more to me than anything. And I appreciate you for being a part of it, too. All right, let's see what is going on. Remember, too, Sagittarius, if you are in Michigan, you can come and join me this Sunday. I will be in person in Chesterfield, Michigan. I'm going to be at the Hampton Inn along with the Michigan Psychic Fair for my birthday meet and greet. I'm a July 7th Cancer. So you can stop by and say hi or get a reading with me. I'm going to have sandwiches and cake and little roses for the people that come in to visit from the channel. So stop by, say hello, okay? And feel free to page of swords all over the channel as much as you like. TikTok and Instagram, Sagittariuses. We are over on YouTube at Archer Astrology. So come and hang out and be a part of the fam. Hi, Tammy. What's going on? Hi, Lisa. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Brittany. Thank you guys for coming. All right. I do have everything neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for you. I've got the pick a card readings, of which I go live every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern time for. I have the all signs readings, which are every Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. And for when you need a little break from the cards, some healing music-based covers from the greats that we're blessed to share this timeline with, like Caitlin Petty and the Beatles, Toby Keith, Blake Shelton, and more. So just check it out. Be a part of the fam, and I love you for it. Okay? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both the traditional private YouTube link readings along with the one-on-one Zoom readings, okay? All right, so let's go for it, Sag. We're going to take a look. 9 cards on the table, 10th card outcome at the bottom. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Hi, Stein. Hi, Marshall. Thank you for being here, guys. We're going to do 9 cards on the table with a 10th card overall energy at the bottom of the deck, using the Titanic Tarot to do the heavy lifting, pulling the base cards, and then the Light Seers Tarot is going to handle a boatload of clarifiers. All right, and all the messages are going to be for you and the one on your mind's highest and greatest good only. You know how it is. My dominant program is the preservation of human life. So when you're with me, we only fly the friendly skies here at Archer Airlines. All right, so trade tables up. It's go time. Let's do it to it, Sag. For you and the one on your mind. I'm even curious about this because when I sat down to meditate and like, okay, God, what do we got? I need a title card and I need the title itself. All I heard is Sagittarius is going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I'm like, shocking. And then like my lights flickered. So I'm like, shocking. So let's find out. Hi, Kat. Hi, Elena. All right. Let's do it to it. Sagittarius. What do we got for you and the one on your mind? The thoughts, the feelings, the emotions. Tap me in, tune me in. Let's go. Woo. 7 of Wands to the 6 of Pentacles with the Emperor. Something you've manifested is actually coming together, and it's a protected connection. The 7 of Wands protects the 6 of Wands victories that you seek with the 6 of Pentacles to have a coming together in a meeting of the minds. So I do like that, okay? It's balanced. It's making sure everything is proper. All the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, and you're good to go. All right, let's do it. Sagittarius, here we go. All right, 2 shuffles. You ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittarius. Here we go. Oh, The bottom of the deck and the outcome. God, come on. How long we've done this for so long, really? The outcome at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Secrets are going to get revealed. All right. The overall energy is like something being like hidden from sight, but it's a higher level of knowledge. The High Priestess hides the stuff that's like coming into the energy. With the Magician to the Page of Pentacles on the King of Wands to an Ace of Cups. Ooh, this is a real love in the energy coming out for you. Everything that you've been through, you're leveling up with the Ace of Wands, Aries energy, showing some powerful forward momentum, because this in the Titanic Tarot is Ben Guggenheim, rich million multimillionaire playboy philanthropist dude. I do believe this is Robert Downey Jr. in a past life, so we'll find out about that. But with the Page of Pentacles, all I'm hearing is message received. So with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, we're going to find out definitely, because you know I never leave well enough alone. I go deeper than that. High Priestess, you can't be like not telling and expect me to be like, oh, okay, that's fine. We're going to find out for sure. Let's go. What's current conditions at Sagittarius? The King of Cups, Pisces energy. A sea of glass shows up. All right. Mr. Gracie Dunn wrote a book about this one. Is that who it was? Who wrote this? I can't remember who this guy is, but he wrote a book called On a Sea of Glass about the Titanic. Oh my gosh, it's going to drive me batty that I don't remember his name. But anyways, I digress. It's Pisces energy. I know more about the ship than I know about the people. But it's cool. I got blueprints, doesn't everybody? This shows here that you're in a much more mature energy and feeling like you've been through the eye of the storm and staying true and pure to yourself. Not just giving your cup of love to anybody, because in the past you have, and it's been stepped on and broken. And you don't deserve that. You've got one of the biggest hearts out of any sign in the zodiac. You will commit and care and love until there's literally nothing left to give. A Sagittarius won't disconnect from something until they've made it right to that end game. All right. But then when a Sagittarius does, there ain't no going back from that, because you give your all to everything you've been invested in, and you've got a lot going on around you. Maybe you're even noticing that. You could be a form of like a supernova empath, in that a lot of the energies around you like are being magnetically drawn in towards you. Like you just go to get gas at a gas station and there's always somebody in line in front of you that is buying scratch off tickets and lottery and Keno, and you're like, I just want to put 20 bucks on pump 7, please, come on. You know, that sort of a thing. Or you're in line at the store, or you walk in to buy like Pop-Tarts, which are basically just ravioli, changed my mind. And then like there's always some dude down the aisle like right in front of you and you're like, can I just get the strawberry, please? That sort of a thing. You're attracting more energy than you know, which is why you're feeling a bit overwhelmed in this one. Because you have a lot of people around you that everybody's getting relationships and getting engaged, and you're just getting coffee, that sort of thing. And then the person in front of you in line at Starbucks is like, I don't know what I want. And you're behind them like, it's Starbucks. They have coffee. Just get coffee, right? All right. So you are controlling yourself from a mature mindset that you're not just giving everything away to everyone. You know your worth. Okay. I like that. Now, the energies around you, besides the Pop-Tart influence, is the Strength card. Leo energy. You're in the midst of a level up right now that you're coming nearest to the end of it. You've had to make some very hard decisions in your life of things and people and places and mindsets that you've had to walk away from. And you've been through a lot of big shifts and changes where like every time you get established in a good spot, something happens and you have to move or you have to change jobs. And you're just trying to find a balance and the ability to hang tight with that Strength card. And I'm always drawn to that little bear on there. So you or them might have a little stuffed bear, or they won one for you or something at one point, you know, and you've just gotten to that energy. It's like, don't poke the bear, because Sagittarius already has the arrow drawn, so don't poke the bear, right? All right, Leo, Pisces energy on this one. Now, let's see what your goal or destiny is. What are you here to do in this lifetime? The King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You're here to get some bag. So I'm seeing there is a Sagittarius here that's like, you're looking for love a little bit, plus you want to know a little about the work home front, okay? We're going to find out. And there could be an age difference between you and the person on your mind, because this is John Jacob Astor, Jingleheimer Schmidt, that was the richest person on board Titanic, and also had a much, much younger wife, Madeline, that was along with him on board, okay? There was a good 15, 20-year age difference on them, okay? So there could be an age difference, maybe a height difference between you guys, something that sets you two apart. Like I'm seeing a Sag that's like, yeah, Archer, I gotta wear heels to kiss. Oh man, it's not cool. or like their gag is that they put stuff on a top shelf, and you're like, that's not funny. Stop it. Don't pick on Sagittarius Crosswatcher. You don't want me to unleash that. All right, let's go forward. What's on their side of the fence? The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's done some work, or maybe somebody that you do work with, or you share an interest that could spawn into something here, okay? A little bit of a tie-in on this, that you guys do work well together. The reason that they're in your life is actually surprising. And for the Sagittarius that is dealing with somebody of a past relationship, past person that you're trying to see if they're going to come back or why they're always on your mind, it's because that they do think about you too and see that you guys do work well together. And I'm seeing that they're doing the work. They might be quiet because they're in that process. The Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, is that it's those workers that were at Harlan and Wolff that had to hand rivet, because this was before welding. Titanic was built before welding even existed. It wasn't a thing. So they had to hand rivet the intricate curves of the bow and the stern, where the hydraulic riveters couldn't get to, because Titanic was basically just a bunch of stapled plates moving through the water. Okay, this person is doing the work even if they have to use scotch tape and baling wire, and they're feeling the heat. So something you said triggered them into the energies of wanting to actually do the work, okay? I just heard Hoobastank, The Reason. So that song might resonate between the two of you guys, but it's kind of like The Reason is Sagittarius, all right? Now, let's see what the energies around them are. What's their immediate influence? The Five of Wands, Leo energy. A lot of Leo in this reading. But I do see here that this is somebody that's had to work to level up. Because in the Five of Wands in my decks are the hockey card of the tarot, because it's overcoming the struggles in life and the differences between you guys so that teamwork can make the dream work. The movie The Russian Five might resonate to you. I like that movie. It's about how the Detroit Red Wings had to smuggle in some Russian hockey players to make the dream team that took them to win the Stanley Cup. All right. And it's bringing in those real stand-up gentlemen that are just A1 top-notch type of a thing. All right. This here is Melissa McDermott in the tarot deck of Titanic, she was coming from Ireland over to America, and she stopped to see a seer on the way, a mystic, and who told her she would be involved in a sea tragedy. And she's like, wow, thanks for that heads up, appreciate you. But that she would survive it, and she did. She wound up sliding down the rope into that lifeboat that in the movie got stuck and tangled up in the ropes. They had to cut it with the knife. She was 28 years old. You might be on the verge of one of your Saturn returns, where she actually did slide down that rope towards 60 feet down of water, and she made it into the lifeboat and survived and went on in the United States for a healthy future, okay? So this is showing that they're doing whatever they have to do to overcome this. And for the Sagittariuses that are looking for a little bit of a new love, because you're like, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, okay? You've had somebody that's actually been down a really hard road, very similar to you, where they've had to do a lot of the work on their own and overcome a lot of changes in their life to come in correct, okay? Now, let's take your 3 cards. We'll add their 2 cards to it. See what the future influence is on the connection. The Queen of Wands, Leo energy. And this is my favorite card in the Titanic deck. This is the woman that should have been called unsinkable. This is the unsinkable Violet Jessup. The 3rd time's the charm. So for the new Sagittarians, you have somebody that you guys have done this dance a few times in the past. And then for the past Sagittariuses, you do have somebody coming back with that passion that maybe like you guys have had 2 false starts, 2 right person, wrong time moments. But then you both level up, and the 3rd time goes the distance. Because Violet Jessup here, she survived sailing on all 3 of the Olympic-class ships. Remember, before Titanic sank, it was just another big people mover. It was just a 747 of its day. It was just another production line. The first ship, the Olympic, which was a clone of it, she was on this one when it was brand new. It still had new boat smell. And it got T-boned by a military ship. She survived that too. So did Olympic. It got fixed up and went back out. But then she was on the Titanic when the iceberg jumped out in front of a deer in the headlights, and she survived that one too. And then she wound up on the Britannic, the 3rd ship, and survived it when it got struck by a torpedo, military style, during World War I, went down like the Lusitania. She lived on to live out her ripe old age. So we've got 2 cards of overcoming a lot of adversity and then going forward together. Okay, I like that. It shows that you guys can withstand any of the storms that you might be facing. Maybe like you're rebuilding from like a flood or a hurricane, tornado, natural disaster, a fire, something like that. And it shows that you guys together work on this, so teamwork makes the dream work, because your dreams don't work unless you do. Okay? So, we got some strong Leo on this reading too. Pisces is here. I'm also seeing Capricorn and Virgo. So a lot of earth and a lot of fire. Now, going forward, what is the future influence on this connection? The 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Being able to see things from a different perspective and overcome any distances. There might be a little bit of a distance between you guys that God is putting a little bit of energies in place, like Like the reason you have so many weird things changing in your life right now with the energies that are in the sky of the sun and the new moon, everything is going to wind up in Cancer for a while, where we're all focusing on the fourth house, which is home, where you can hang your hat up, that sort of a thing, and just feel safe and protected and comfortable. This is a new perspective that lets you guys close the distance. Some of the stuff that both you and the one on your mind have been experiencing is energetically drawing you guys closer together when you don't even realize it. Okay, a lot of right person, right time energy on that. And Aquarius is basically like an all signs reading. You might have some strong Aquarius in your chart, like further out back, maybe the moon sign, but could be like, I'm seeing like in Jupiter or Saturn, the big guys, the ones that are really powerful influences on your birth chart. Okay, I would hang out with an Aquarius anytime. They see things from their own perspective. They're like different from every other sign. I love it. Maybe you like having some private Sagittarius time in the evenings, like after you've sat the phone down, you know, like White Star Line had a lights out policy at 11. Maybe you hang out in the evening and just like look up at the stars, daydream, night dream. I'm seeing a Sag that likes looking up at the clouds in the daytime and like, that one looks like a deer, that one looks like a bunny, that looks like a turtle, sort of a thing, okay? And this might be something that you do to pass the time, all right? Now, going forward, the environmental factors around the future of your connection is the Hermit, Virgo energy, following that divine light. And maybe you are looking on like into like a healthier future for you. You don't want to have to repeat the history mistakes. Like for the Sagittariuses that are here dealing with a past person, you're like, Archer, I'm cool with dealing with a past person, but could they come back correct, please? But with feeling that you're the reason for their level up, Sagittarius, this shows that they're finding the light leading right to your door. Okay, like Motel 6 style, Tom Bodette left the light on for them. And you guys find your way back to each other. All right, you might be like a little bit of more of a nomadic type of a Sagittarius, where you just kind of like camping or going off road, living off the grid, that type of a thing. Okay, which also might even tie into your work energy with Virgo energy here, that like breaking the 9-to-5 cycle and having your own job, manifesting the passions out of a side gig or a hustle, that you guys share that interest so that you guys become like a power couple vibe. I like it too. Okay, now, going forward, the inner emotions of how you'll feel on this is the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You could be a Sag Cap cusper, actually, a Sagicorn. But with that Four of Pentacles, this is a connection that once you guys grip onto it, you don't let each other go. It's true. It's tested. It's the energy that motivates, is like each other's cheerleaders. Because Capricorn energy, they are the cheerleaders of the zodiac. That's daddy energy that helps propel people forward to that next level. Maybe this is the energy that you guys get in multiple different streams of income, because Capricorn will be the first sign that once they find a little bit of a love, they're like, oh my word, I'm in love. I need a second job. I need this. I need that. I got to get everything in order ahead of time. Okay, so you guys are setting down right now long-term plans written into your energetical blueprint that will go forward as we enter into this new era, which literally, Sagittarius, we already have our foot on the threshold. Your heel's already in the door, because the new moon in Cancer with the sun and the moon both hitting at 11 degrees of Cancer, 11-11. Your wishes are going to start being granted. Like, I'm seeing a Sagittarius, maybe you like the movie Aladdin, or when you were younger, you watched Aladdin a lot, because on this, with that 11-11 energy that starts in like 24 hours almost, basically, we're leaving the energy of the narcissistic past and the people that are very self-driven, ego-driven, the people whose blacklists are bigger than their contact lists, and entering into Revelations 20 in the Bible, going forward into the 1,000 years of peace. That teamwork makes the dream work, and you guys work together as a power couple, okay? And Four of Pentacles is Aladdin. It's the genie. You ain't never had a friend like me. Ha! All right? So, yeah, that might resonate to you. I like this, okay? See, I told you, we're going to figure out why the High Priestess is hiding down here being like, Archer, I can't tell. I told you this was going to be a shocking surprise. You might even be noticing, like, either lights flickering or your cell phone acting weird and wonky, like all of a sudden it's typing letters by itself or opening apps by itself, and you're like, whoa, time for an upgrade. What's going on here? All right, the High Priestess are those little secrets being revealed. All right, so thank you guys for being here. And TikTok, we're over on Archer Astrology on YouTube. Feel free to come over and join in the fam. I do got 10 super chats, and my awesome mod squad is keeping track of them. Once we finish the reading, I'll tap in, tune in, and we'll get a little bonus. Because out of the collective readings that we do, out of the 8 billion overpopulated people on this planet, 1/12 y'all are Sagittarius. So we go from a Google Earth view of a collective reading, and the awesome donations by the super chats not only let me tap into the personal readings, but then we go down to Google Street View, and we always get detailed. We get a little extra nosy. So, And you watch, they always tie back into the reading. That's what I love about doing it that way. All right, so let's go for it. Give me everything you got on Sagittarius's energy. The King of Cups, the Strength card, and the King of Pentacles. King energy, you're mature. Your level up is going to be heard around the world. All right, let's roll. Let's shake the tree, see what squirrels fall out. Here we go. The Hierophant. No way, shut the front door. This came out in this spot for Taurus. It's Taurus energy. But for Scorpio, you might have some strong Scorpio in your chart, like your rising or your Venus sign, or dealing with a Scorpio, even a Scorpitarius cusper. I'm seeing I've got all the Sagittariuses showing up because literally back in the Strength card on repeat. Hello. All right, keep going. When I get repeating cards, that's my guides and God tell me you're on message, Archers. Don't stop now. Michael Jackson, don't stop till you get enough. All right. Back in the day of Tarot de Marseille, before when Rider Waite was still just sketching ideas for cards on tarot napkins and stuff in bars, like the Hierophant was originally called the High Priest. It was the divine counterpart of the High Priestess. So you are actually calling in and manifesting your true equal partner, somebody that goes the distance in a mature energy, okay? You guys are both in the middle of a level up and have learned a lot from what your paths have been through that have led you to this point, okay? And there is union in the cards with this one. Maybe you're doubling into the esoteric a little bit or something getting a little more powerful or positive. Charlie, hi. Thank you so much. You're so generous. Oh my word. This reading is sponsored by Charlie. Thanks, Charlie. That's the name of my friend Spider, too. So Spider might resonate to you, Sagittarius. I miss Charlie. He was cool. Anyways, all right, let's get some more, Sag. King of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Empress. Oh my word. Look at all these major arcana. This is mind-blowing. And the Chariot. Cancer, Leo energy. Those two are never far apart. But yeah, Sagittarius, this is a good reading. Oh my word. I'm instantly drawn right to the Lovers on the Empress card. This is amazing because of those things that you've had to overcome that have left you to a point where you felt like I can't take no more of this. It's all been a powerful upgrade for you that you've been through. Those hardest decisions and the people you've had to cut out, which were all energetically set into your blueprint back from the beginning. Your heart set the intentions. That's what the Lover's card is. Your heart set the intentions in the beginning before you even manifest in this lifetime, and God is putting all the parts in place for you. You might be a Sagittarius that maybe you've got kids and you're worried that they might not like that. I'm seeing with the Empress, they like everything about you. Even if you're in the worst of moods or the worst of feelings in the day, you rise above it. The energy you've got supersedes you. And there's some Sagittariuses that feel like you've made a lot of wrong decisions and you're like, I don't even know why I'm here. I should be further ahead by now. Sagittarius, you are doing so much better than you think. You don't give yourself enough credit for everything that you're capable of on this one. You've tried to open your heart to so many people just to let them hurt you, and yet you never have let it stop you. And there could be some Sagittariuses here that you might have been told by a doctor that you might not be able to have children or have a hard time conceiving or something, which, buzzer. They should have got a consult from God, because that is actually one of the first signs that when you least suspect it, there's a family in your future. You are destined to be the mom or the dad of a family. And we are coming into the energies of this. The planetary shifts right now during Cancer season with Saturn and Neptune retrograding in Pisces. The water signs rule supreme right now. We're all feeling like a Cancer, basically, which is where the anxiety, the emotions, the word vomiting, that's all Cancer stuff. But change my mind. But this here, we're coming into a planetary set of alignments that we haven't seen in 75 years after the Second World War, because the world goes in cycles. You have a buildup, then you have a war, then you have a prosperous time, and then you have a downfall. World War I, the Roaring '20s, the stock market crash. World War II, V-Day, everybody comes home, the boomer generation starts. Then we have Vietnam, and we have all these repeats in Korea. There's always these ups and downs that we're following through, and we're really on a verge of another one of those happening, okay? And you're just right at the threshold of the beginning. The first time around back in the 50s, it was done this way because it was like, well, let's get together, get married, stay married, have kids, raise the nuclear modern family the way it is. But then, because that was what our parents did in the 1920s, and that's what their parents did in the 1890s. This time around, it's a reboot with Pluto shifting into Aquarius, where it is the let's come together, leave the narcissistic generation behind, go forward to be together. But we're doing it because we want a two-parent family household because we didn't have it. You might have come from a broken home, maybe even adopted, something like that, and you're like, I want better for my kids. all those naysayer energies around you are just getting cut out right at the quick here, okay? You just always dealt with a lot of unreciprocal love that's caused you to want to focus on your money more than anything. You could have been born on the 5th. The 3rd is here. I'm also seeing the 23rd and the 25th. The 27th is here, as well as the 28th or the 7th, you or them. Could be a life path number 2, 3, or a 7. But that King of Pentacles shows there's a little bit of work influence. So for the Sagittarius who's a little interested in work, I got you covered, Sag. Let's go. Let's see what we got for you. Give me a little message for the Sagittarians that are got their mind on their money and their money on their mind. Here we go. The Magician and the World card with and the 4 of Pentacles is back. Shut the front door. This is a cool reading. Check this out. Okay, in the work life here, especially if you've been through a lot that you're working, you've got some really neat ideas that are going on behind the scenes, in that you've tried to possibly manifest like a side gig or a side hustle, something that you do on your own. All right, maybe trying to get into social media or real estate, investing. Like right now, maybe you or them are like a nurse or a teacher that I'm seeing. I could be talking to a Sag that's even a first responder, police, fire, EMS, or nurse, something where you're like on the front lines. You're an essential worker basically, but you're wanting to break that norm, set some long-term investments, and not have to work until you're in your 80s before you get to retire and be happy. You know, a 10-year plan and you're out the door. This is showing that you actually have had some ideas in the past that are really, really good ideas, that you should work on this. You're destined to succeed in this. You were just a little ahead of your time. Very similar message came out for Scorpio on that too. All right, maybe like your current work's like you've had to change jobs, or you've only stuck into a job or a place for like a year or two before things start going all helter-skelter and you wind up having to change jobs. Then you have to relocate. Then something else happens. It's because like you keep getting redirected towards your own abilities and your own power. Because the Magician, in Tarot 101, the Tarot people will tell you that the Magician is, oh, you have all the tools. But it's not. When you actually go a little deeper into the Magician energy, because, dude, you can like I got friends that have like all the tools. Like they got the really expensive Snap-on tool set. They're all beautiful, clean, and never get used because they don't know how to use them. If you Sagittarius, if you find a guy that's still got their 10mm socket, they have no clue what they're doing with their tools. Right? But the Magician is actually knowing how to use the tools you have at your disposal. All right? So you've already got this energy laid out in your divine blueprint that would actually be something you could start and go forward in, that you would wind up being able to work from almost anywhere. You wouldn't feel tied down. You could pursue your hearts, your dreams, and your adventures. Okay? This is something that would easily combine in with your love life to give you the world. So I'm seeing Sagittarius that in the past, possibly you've had energies where like your work life's going good, then your love life goes crazy. Then your love life starts to get a little better, but then work starts to fall off. And you're like, oh, I just want everything to work out. What is going on? That sort of a thing, okay? The 4 of Pentacles shows you are manifesting your future. And with the energies of everything that's in Cancer right now with the Chariot, this stuff's going to start moving faster than you expected. Foot on the gas, no, I'm going to crash. Literally showing up faster than you thought. There's a lot of energies guiding you towards your divine future, your destiny, and what you're looking for. All right? Trust your gut. Your ideas are gold, even when you're like, Archer, no, they're stupid ideas. I don't like it. No, you're awesome. Maybe you're actually wanting to get into investing, Page of Swords, and you're learning about it, you know, trying to find out about, like, maybe I'm seeing breweries, wineries, you know. Interesting, because I just saw a Kentucky Mule. Maybe that's a drink of choice for you or something, or them, possibly, or the Kentucky Derby. I don't know. But, ooh, margarita. I just heard Margaritaville. Do you like salt or sugar on the rims? Let me know. But yeah, you're in a level of learning where you're like, this idea might work. See, look at you looking at doing your research. How many Google tabs you got open? You're learning a lot that you're like, this might actually work out. It would totally work out for you, okay? You could be born on the 1st, you or them. The 1st, the 21st, the Strength card keeps coming back. You've got a bearing and a handle and a grip on everything for everything that you've been through, okay? Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Leo, but the World card shows up with any sign. So let's dive back in. Let me see what's back on the love front here for you. Anything else you got for me on the love front? 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been left out. 7 of Pentacles to the 5 of Swords. And literally what I was saying, that you had to walk away from some of the toughest decisions of your life with the 8 of Cups. Pisces energy. That leaves you feeling overwhelmed. Everything we've discussed about is already here. But now the 5 of Pentacles can have different meanings, where you feel like you've been shut out of somebody's life, or like everything went wrong and you guys had to. but you're just taking your strength back with that strength card showing up on repeat and getting your power back, okay? You've dealt with a lot of things in the past that literally, it's kind of like I'm seeing a Sagittarius that you always lose your keys. And it's like those morning like rushes around your house or your apartment where you're like, where's the keys? Where are the keys? Where are the keys? Can't find my keys. That's right. Or you wear your keys on your belt loop type of one of them clicky clip things, you know? You've got the key. The magician has all the tools that they know how to use them, okay? And so you've got that key to put into the door to make things work out and go forward in your favor. And you are guarded in your choices. Every choice you've made, even the ones you feel are the worst, they were the best ones for the time, and they've all led you to this point in the Seven of Pentacles where you're nurturing and growing your future and what you want. You're in your power in this one here, okay? It's like for everything that you've been doing and all the bad stuff you've been through, the overwhelming energies, the rewards are right behind that door. And once you find that key, which you got it, okay, then all of a sudden it unlocks like a whole, like a treasure chest of like just love, abundance, and the wealth, okay? So you're going to wind up further ahead than you ever even realized. And off that magician card, I just heard Dua Lipa. I heard Houdini, not Eminem's version, but I heard Dua Lipa on this one. You're a powerhouse right now, and that's why you might be feeling the way you do, like a little bit of deja vu, reflecting on the past, because your gifts are strengthening faster than you even realize on this one here. You've got a beautiful future ahead, and a lot of the changes are happening right now in Cancer season. Chariot card, okay? I'm seeing a silver car off of that too. You or them might have one. Also a black car or white. It's possible. But yeah, like Henry Ford said, any color, as long as it's black. All right, let's go forward, because see, the black and the white horse are on there too. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's go forward and let's see what's up. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be a Taurus. Virgo's here. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius are showing up. We've also got Leo. But that World card shows any sign. It's on the context of what you say. The Death card. Scorpio energy. Interesting. Okay. You're looking for that complete energetical reboot. All right. Everything that you've done in the past that you've had to put aside and set away is what's bringing in a fresh start for you. We're going forward. The energies line up in a much better mindset, and your intuition, your gifts, everything is strengthening, especially if you're noticing things like gusts of wind when there's no wind around you. And I'm actually being told that you should watch out not just for feathers, but for some reason, I think this came out earlier too. It might actually either Gemini or Cancer maybe, but like you should watch for gas receipts in gas pumps when you pull up to them if they're already there. Grab that gas receipt and look at it. There'll be numbers or synchronicities that match up to you, especially if you're noticing a lot of repeating numbers. I'm seeing a Sag that like you always are noticing 1010 or 1111 or 222, always waking up at like 3, 4 in the morning. And it's just all these little signs that are guiding you in the direction for a fresh start and an energetical reboot. All right. Give me a little more on this Death card coming out. King of Swords. 9 of Wands to the King of Cups on the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Wands is at the bottom. Sagittarius. Oh my word. I cannot with you. I guess I could. I don't know. Anyhow, your Ace of Wands chakra is actually getting a little bit energized on this, okay? There's a passion on there. They like you. They like you a lot. All right? And for the Sagittariuses that are dealing with a past person here that you thought, like you guys thought you guys think you'd be better off without each other. You guys had to go on your own way, on your own path to like find your way on your own. Find your way back towards each other type of a thing that nobody else compares to you, Sagittarius. They're feeling the same way you do, where you're like, you know, maybe you even tried a couple or relationship or dating or something, and it's not worked out. And then you always wind up thinking back about them. Maybe they've done the same thing, okay? And there's nothing that compares to you guys. You guys had to go on your ways, go on your paths, and find your direction, which keeps leading back to each other. You guys have done this before, and that's why you keep feeling it. You had dealt with somebody in the past that, like, even though now they realize that things aren't the same without you, that's your energy with the King of Cups, okay? So you are calling them back in, too, because of what you guys went through. They're doing the same, but they're in a King of Swords. They know what they said before. You were dealing with somebody that, like, they had so they liked kind of the drama. They had a little bit of attention-seeking behavior. Maybe they didn't totally act their age, and it just kind of got frustrating, and you tried so hard to put up with it as long as you could. You just didn't want to deal with the breaking down, the fighting, and everything in this one here. Like, they went through a phase where they never thought they'd amount to anything, but you got them back into a powerhouse, and the love they've got is like with you. They only want to wind up in there with you. This is that energy when it couples up onto this King of Cups to the, there we go, King of Cups to the Ace of Wands, where it's like, why did we have to go through that? Well, right person, wrong time. Well, I don't understand why did you just shut up and kiss me, you fool? Okay? Where the passion ignites, the boom shakalaka chakra activates, or maybe you guys kind of look a little bit of the makeup boom boom. I don't know, but we'll find out. Ace of Wands, they love you, and this is a fresh start go point that ignites fire and water to create that steam and that passion, much like the steam that got the Titanic halfway across the ocean. It would have made it the whole way. Iceberg jumped out in front of the darn thing. All right, and that's like literally like there's that theory going on the Titanic, like that well, if they just rammed the iceberg head on, they would have sunk it. Okay, this might resonate to you guys, where it's like, well, if I just yelled at them or put them in their place, maybe that would have worked out. You made all the right decisions at the right time, just like First Officer Murdoch made the right decision to turn the boat. Because you honestly think, like, I've talked to Murdoch, I've channeled him and been like, what do you think about this? And he's like, okay, if you're on the brand new boat, you're driving it, you know, basically you got daddy's $1 million yacht and you're in charge of it. Are you just going to be like, iceberg, send her, bud, just run right into the thing? You're going to do whatever you can to save the ship, to save everyone on board. The right choices were made at the right times. And with the Queen of Pentacles, the past person's leveling up. They're doing really well. Crosswatcher, 10 of Cups. I'm in. 10 of Cups. They got Archer's seal of approval. This person's actually done the work. Good job, Crosswatcher. I'm proud of you. I like it, okay? They have been checking on you too, or you're just heavy on their mind. They think about you a lot. There's a lot of like them going through their phone. They've saved text messages and photos. Ace of Wands, don't want to know about the photos. But yeah, it's just a lot about this. And maybe it's even just getting tarot readings on you or something that connects into the energy. Everything is energy in this world. So even just thinking about you leads them in that direction. Okay? It's like you're at a like, they're just kind of like, I miss Sagittarius. I wonder what Sagittarius is up to. They're just thinking about you, and that keeps you guys connected or tied together. Okay? And you'll know this with all the courage you've had, everything that you've been through, all your life experiences, that if you guys have reached out, one of you guys sent a message or something like that, like, you know when it's right or not. You're a human lie detector. Your empathy and your intuition is strengthening. And this came out as well for Scorpio about seeing rainbows after a storm, either like one or like even a double rainbow, is showing you that you're being led to the rewards for what you seek. Give me more on what this secret is, because I still don't see anything that's really going to shock Sagittarius. They got all the knowledge, God. All right, so come on, we don't phone this in. We go for the whole deal on this. Six of Swords to the Queen of Wands to the Tower card. Queen of Wands scared, repeating cards again. God's going, Archer, don't question me. You're on message. Keep go. Oh, third time's the charm. Sagittarius, you did the prayer. They might have too. You did the prayer. Yeah. At one point, you looked up and you said, God, if this is not my person, take them out of my life. And God, like every time in the past, God's been like, okay, gone by. See ya, Felicia. This time here, you did the same thing. And you were like, God, if this isn't my person, take them out of my life. And God's like, not taking them out of your life, Sagittarius. And you're like, no, God, I said the prayer. And God's like, I know, I heard you. And I'm still not taking them out of your life. And you're like, no way. All right? That's what's guiding you guys towards each other. Give me a card to see. Have they done this too? Did they do this too? This came out for either Libra. Might have been Cancer. The Six of Wands. They did it too. And the Ace of Wands won't go, oh my gosh, you guys like each other. Straight up, I'm calling you both out on it. There's a crush in the energies. All right? The makeup Ace of Wands energy is going to be like epic. Anyways, you guys both had those same feelings, and you both said the same things with the Queen of Pentacles to the Six of Wands. Caitlin Petty showing up for that victory ahead of schedule, like where the Country Music Award peoples call her and be like, shh, don't tell Lainey Wilson, but you won. You're going to win. And she's like, no way. Really? Literally the same thing. Okay, in that analogy, the Country Music Awards are God. That's like, I'm not taking them out of your life, Sagittarius. And they're looking at your person. They're going, I'm not taking Sagittarius out of your life. That's why you guys can't forget about each other. That's the High Priestess energy. Y'all both did prayer. And the outcome's a Six of Wands victory. Caitlin Petty giving a sellout concert. Even Taylor Swift is at in the crowd singing along to her songs, being like, this is a big concert. Yeah, there's a successful union for you guys. All right, now let's see what's up for the Sagittarius is dealing with some new energies in their love life, all right? What do we got for the Saggies looking for a new one? Because you guys are coming together for a convergence of the twain, where the Sagittarius is dealing with a past person, along with Saggies with the new person. You're all going to come together for that union. It's time for Sagittarius to shine. 9 of Cups to the Ace of Cups. You just got your 10 Cups. And the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer. But yeah, that's what the energy's in the sky right now. And look, even in the deck, God's like, well, Archer, you've only got 1 10 of Cups. And you literally just said that the past Sagittariuses and the new love Sagittariuses, that they're all going to wind up with the same outcome. So we had to put it together with numerology. And remember how I mentioned about the synchronicities and the signs? 9 of Cups to the Ace of Cups equals 10 Cups. Sagittarius, you're the only sign that got 10 of Cups twice out of the same deck. That's impressive. Maybe you're into numerology or a math major, or you work in some kind of an industry with numbers, or you're Sagittarius that just hates math. That's not, I get it. I hate English. I'll do math for fun. I'll do your calculus just for the heck of it. I like my numbers. Numbers are the only thing in the universe that can't lie. No matter what timeline we jump to, 2 plus 2 is always 4. Always will be. That's why I've always loved math. Only thing in the universe. And you got 10 Cups here. Oh, it's a convergence. Because, yeah, you knew your worth, and you're calling in that one on the same level. This is right person, right time energy, that your blessings get counted for a solid go point. You're going to be born on the 1st or the 10th. The 16th is here. And even with this adding up, you could be born, you or them, on the 19th. The 20th is here as well, too. Give me a little connecting energy, because this is where you guys literally come together. The past person that's done the work to level up converges with the people that are looking for the new love, that you guys all wind up with the same outcome on that Queen of Wands. Leo, Cancer energy, Virgo and Pisces, Aquarius, could be another Sagittarius too, also Aries. But yeah, let's see what we got. 5 of Wands, no way. And the High Priestess comes back to the Emperor. Nice. Look at that. Look at your outcome on this. You're going to be born on the 1st or the 5th too, I'm seeing out of this. But look at that. The High Priestess comes back around. Did I not tell you you both wound up doing the prayer? And there it is. You guys both match energies. Shaki, isn't it? This is why I love tarot. My decks and me, we just get along. God, you're great. I love you. He puts up with me. But yeah, this is that ability to overcome those emotions, and you guys just wind up falling for each other. Hi, Infinite Faith. What's up, girl? Look at that. The Ace of Cups. Literally, it's that reward for everything that you've gone through, like just needing a little Sag time. You're there might even be making like travel plans, or there's plans in the ethers that'll surprise you, like a surprise invite, or like you've got a friend with that Queen of Wands on the Ace of Wands that's like kind of matchmaker. Like there's a friend that keeps track of the person or keeps track of you. They're kind of like working like an incognito double agent, right? Where they're the one checking up and being like, here's what your person is up to, Sagittarius, right? That there's parts coming together in the right place, right time, because they're like, well, I want to be happy. I want Sag to be happy. So let's just make this all work out. You got a lot of help behind the ethers in this High Priestess energy squared, bringing you guys both together, okay? And at this point now, it don't matter if it's new or past, because you guys are all converging at the same point. Yeah, the rewards for everything you've been through is a little bit of some rest time. 8 of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, and it felt like it's taken forever to get here, hasn't it? With the 4 of Wands underneath that, whoa. Could be part of your twin flame journey too. And we are literally on the verge, just like how the 10 of Cups came together with another 10 of Cups that we put together in your reading. Literally, it's the same thing. We are entering into energies we haven't seen in the past 75 years on this rock. You will start seeing, literally beginning like tomorrow, going forward into the end of 2024, the most twin flame unions, the most twin flame reunions, and the deepest twin flame soulmate connections that we have seen in 75 years. Okay, we're entering into the 1,000 years of peace. That's Revelations 20 in the Bible. And maybe you just need that little bit, like if there's travel plans, or like you get this little invitation to a party, maybe you or them are a musician or a singer-songwriter, like, or you're going to like a summer festival or a party or a get-together or something. It's like divine timing is bringing you guys together, like your chariot's on autopilot, like a Tesla. It's like just showing up, but you need that little bit of time. Like poor Jesus, I remember that lifetime. He went through a lot. This is like when like Jesus is like, I've spent so long teaching the disciples all week, and I just need a weekend off. I need a little break. I'm going to jump in the water for a minute, jump in the water in the Nile or something. And we're all like, wait, no, you know what happens? And he tries to cannonball into the lake, and the poor guy just bounces on the top of the lake and lays there. And we're like, Jesus, no. Poor guy couldn't swim. He just stayed right on top of the water no matter what. But It's those rewards for you feeling like you can't overcome anything like that and just wanting a little bit of a break. Are we okay with that? Are you serious? Well, yeah, you never let him swim. All you ever did was walk water. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Emperor, I cannot. This is just too much. Oh, Sagittarius. Let's go forward and see an outcome. You could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Leo's hanging out too, but they're never far behind Cancer. Then you got Virgo and Gemini. Strong High Priestess energy. Literally, could be any sign. Leo's like, yeah, you're right. Don't forget about me. Okay? Seven of Wands, protection. Your Six of Wands victory is being protected by the Seven of Wands to the Sun card. The happiness, the outcome that overcomes those fears and the anxieties and the feelings of just feeling scattered and overwhelmed, that brings in an equal reciprocal love. That's a true connection. Okay? All the rejections of the past and everything you've gone through are bringing you together for a 2 Ten of Cups Pisces energy, with Taurus showing up too for union on a much higher level. I like it. All right? Let's see what's on going forward for this one here. It's interesting. See, like, how you're needing a little break or a little vacation time. I'm seeing, like Sagittarius that's watching America's Sweethearts, or... That's an interesting Netflix show. I never had an interest in watching it, but that's on you. Queen of Cups, worst roommate ever. Oh, my word, I cannot with you. As the Queen of Cups pops out, I hear, no, Archer, worst roommate ever. You guys love each other, and literally what I was just saying, you found that equal reciprocal love, Cancer energy. The Queen of Cups, there's no way to paint that as Scorpio or Pisces. It's straight up Cancer. Nobody loves like a Cancer. Once you go crab, you never go back. And at some point in everybody's life, we've all dealt with a Cancer, right? But this one here is that unconditional love, forgiveness, that allows you to just be yourself in an equal reciprocal love, okay, to let you go forward and overcome whatever it is you dealt with. You might have been through like a form of child neglect, where like your parents didn't make time for you, or you had to grow up at a really young age and you never got to have fun, be innocent, enjoy yourself. Now you're bringing in the one that wants to do everything the way you want to and have that equal connection between you guys. It's nice. There's the Moon card, and there's you, Temperance, to the King of Wands, Page of Wands on the Six of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles, and that Tower. That squirrel looks scared. There's that electricity, the bolt of lightning. Maybe you're experiencing like you're a Sagittarius that whenever you're mad, it thunderstorms. Whenever you're sad, it rains. Or I'm seeing a Sagittarius that you just like when it storms. That might be like your own version of like audio therapy. Like if it's one of them late night thunderstorms or something that you like just sitting by the window. Or like that thing where you, like when the thunder happens, then you count the time between the thunder and the lightning so that you like, oh, the storm's that many miles away type of thing. There's a Sagittarius that really likes the sound of the rain and the sound of the thunderstorms or something coming out. But this shows you coming in here that this is the outcome that you've wanted and wished for with the Aries energy. You might have some strong Aries placements or dealing with one. Like maybe like an Aries like Venus or an Aries moon or something like that, where it's like prominent in your chart. That the moon cycles phase you guys, but you come through it. Strong Cancer and Pisces energy on this one. And the rewards for all your hard work come in. Because Temperance isn't the card of patience. That's Tarot 101. Temperance is actually that card of the law of correspondence, the law of archerism, where you actually, no matter what negative energies come at you, even if it's going forward in the future where you guys have those because every relationship has little fights. Tower cards don't always have to be massive, epic, sinking of the Titanic moments, you know? Sometimes it could just be you woke up and stubbed your foot on the bedpost or something, or they left a drawer open just enough that you knocked it with your leg and you're like, would you remember to... It could be putting the seat down in the restroom, right? That's a tower moment. Tell me that's not a tower moment, right? The Temperance card, though, is being in a nice higher level of energy that no matter what negative energies come your way, you stay in the law of correspondence, top shelf, higher alchemy, and you always manifest from a God complex, from a higher level, where it's always for the best. You're one of the chosen people, Sagittarius, and this is a chosen connection because you guys clothe yourselves in the compassion, the kindness, the gentleness, and the patience. Temperance energy to the King of Wands to go forward and receive that message that there's no harsh feelings. You build a forward momentum and you learn from the past with the Six of Cups, but you also overcome it, not having to dwell on the past. Where, like, if you did something 2 years ago, 4 years ago, and then all of a sudden they bring it up because, like, oh, is there nothing left to fight about? This one's the one that doesn't do that. This is the energy of the person that leaves their phone face up, and you're like, no way. What are you doing? Or like they're in another room, right? And the phone goes off and they're like, oh, would you check that for me, Sagittarius? The password's 1234. And you're like, what? Really? You know, that little moment like that, and you're like, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a combination for my luggage. But yeah, it like you maybe you've dealt with people that are always phones face down and hiding everything. Don't look at the phone when the notification goes off and all that. This is the one that it's like, oh yeah, okay, just tell them I'm getting ready for dinner or something, and that I'll text them later. And you're like, you want me to touch your phone? And they're like, yeah, I don't care. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it. It's that type of an energy that's a fresh start from the beginning. Okay, because you've dealt with so many people that hit stuff in the past that the reward coming forward is that honest, loyal connection that it's only about you two, and that you guys stick it out together with the Nine of Pentacles, and you guys do look well together. It's the ability to overcome any of those energies, because when life gets moving this fast, Chariot energy and all of those planets that are in water right now as we're shifting into a whole new Mandela effect timeline, okay, that's where these energies change. Because every time this happens, when the world gets going so fast that they're so confident and they don't think as much, or they're on that trajectory like the Gilded Age, every time the world gets moving that fast, God's got to put an iceberg in the ship's path to make people slow down, stop, and think, to take that time to value, so that you don't wait until somebody's gone to tell them how great they are. But yet you guys embrace each other and love it. That whenever the world gets going as fast as it is right now, there's always that iceberg that approaches from somewhere, okay? Could just be a really bad thunderstorm or a hurricane bigger than Katrina, you know, that sort of a thing. But whatever it is, it'll put you guys on that right path where you guys come together for truth, honest, loyal, and a two-party relationship, okay? Where they're a gentleman and they like open the door for you, or they open the car door. And I've seen a Sagittarius that you always had to drive people around in the past while the guy just sat there in his black hoodie type of a thing. Maybe you or them have a black hoodie, or you saved one of their black shirts, or they got one of yours, something like that. But you know, the guy's always in the passenger seat in Sagittarius. This is the one where you get to be Sagittarius and sit in the passenger seat, you know, enjoying the car ride and kind of having a little princess moment while they drive you to the place. And there's like a unique union between you guys that allows you to have a healthy balance of independency and codependency, not clingy, but the codependency is just simply that you know they're yours. You know they love you. They know you love them. Even if you need this time off where you're like, hey, I just need to go out with my buddies and have a fun evening or a weekend with the girls. And they're like, okay, no problem. I'm going to sit here. I'll be home if you need me, or I'm going out with the guys. And you guys trust each other. And then with that same codependency to be like, wait, are we in a relationship now? Well, I would, yeah, I thought we were. I'm here with you, aren't I? That's sort of a thing that goes forward. It's beautiful. Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, okay? You guys support each other and ride forward. I like it. Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Capricorn and Aries are here. You've got Pisces is here. All the water signs are showing up. Leo's hanging out. Taurus, Virgo, all the earth signs are here. You almost got everybody showing up. Yeah. Wow. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are here too, because you got two High Priestess cards. You guys both prayed this into existence because you both did that prayer. That's come out a few times this reading too. We've got a lot of honest and good people in the family that you guys did that, and God's like, not taking them out of your life. And you're like, no, but I said it. And God's like, I know. All right. Sagittarius, claim this down in the comments. This is amazing. I appreciate you for this one. You are a manifesting powerhouse and overcoming a lot of years of some rough times going into the 1,000 years of peace. Claim it. You're the one manifesting it. All right. And leave a comment. Let me know how it resonates. We treat the community posts, the comment sections, and everything kind of like Facebook. We all interact with each other. It's a judgment-free zone. And I do get notifications, and I see, I like, I smile, I giggle at all the comments. And I do eventually reply to them. It takes me a minute because I keep busy. I'm a solo artist doing all the stuff. But it means the world to me that you take the time to like the video and to leave a comment. I appreciate you for it. All right? So I am going to close off the super chats. Let's do the bonus here, because you know how I roll with it. I do not do extendeds and Patreons and all that. You're just being a part of the fam means the world to me. You don't got to pay extra money. You're here for the whole story. Even I don't like two-part episodes. When it's like to be continued, I'm like, I could just wait till next week and watch the 30-second, here's what happened last week. I got to save 44 minutes out of my life. So you get the whole thing right here. Meat and potatoes and the dessert, all of it. All right, so let's do it to it. All right, Cam, we're ready. And everybody, thank you for your super chats. Thank you for the donations to the channel. You guys are too kind. I appreciate you very much. All right, let's see what we got, Sag. Let's tap in, tune in, and go for it. I'm going to use the Bible Tarot again. I'm being told to use that one. All right, let's do it. Watch how these tie into the reading. This is so cool, Sagittarius. I love doing this stuff. This is why I love tarot. Watch this. All right, let's see. Let me scroll up here. Let's do it. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Infinite Faith, what's up? Hi, Noella. Thank you for being here. Valhalla, how you doing, darling? Happy Independence Day, everybody. All right. Super chats on deck. Angel Eyes, what's up? Do I see any dates with Cancer or anyone else next week? Let's find out. All right. What's Angel Eyes got coming her way next week for some date energy? What do we got? Whoa, deck went over. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I do see a date approaching, but it's going to be closer towards the weekend, okay? You might actually hear about it this weekend with the 7th showing up, but it won't really transpire until closer to the following weekend, to the 13th or the 14th. The 13th is at the bottom of the deck. You might actually have some plans going forward on the 13th, okay, Angel Eyes? But yeah, that 6 of Pentacles, it's actually going to be a pretty cool date, too. They're going to pay for it and everything, too. All you got to do is show up and look pretty and have a good time. The 7 of Cups. Don't be worried about possibility of other options. I'm thinking you're thinking that they might be dating other people or something, but no. The 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles does literally tied to the 5 of Pentacles in Sagittarius' reading up here, where you got the keys and the answer for this going forward. That I do see that you do have a date planned for the following weekend, which might actually be a 3rd date. You might be doing something coming up that you don't know of yet for the 7th that will be a date, and then something the following weekend. There's slowly a coming together on this here for you and the one on your mind. So I'm seeing it could be the Cancer energy, Queen of Wands, with the Empress. Union in the card. Heads up, be ready to receive the messages coming in on this one here. You're going to get short notice is what I'm being told on it with that 5 of Pentacles. That it's going to be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? I just heard about a party or something to come up. Or, hey, there's nothing going on tonight. You want to go on a date? So you're not going to get a lot of time to plan. It'll be a short notice, almost like a same day type of a date thing. Like, what are you doing tonight? I miss you, or I'm bored, or even boredom's fine because you can go out and have fun. Remember I said all you got to do is show up and have fun? So yeah, you do actually have it coming in. All right. Thank you, too, for the super chat. Thank you guys for the donations. Hi, JJ. How you doing? What's up, Laura? All right. Next one up is, I'm sorry, I don't English well. I'm a math major. Tama? Hi. What's up? All right. Does the Libra want to work things out, or is this done for good? Let me find out. I'll give you everything I got, okay? And thank you for the donations to the channel. You guys are awesome. And Sagittarius is over. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, DeVoe. Thank you, DeVoe. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hi, Frenchie. What's up? Hi, Juju. Thank you guys for being here. The whole reading is available on the channel, too. If you come over to YouTube, to Archer Astrology, you can watch and review or replay anything that you might have missed, Sagittarius. All right. Let's roll. What do we got for Temya? So I know I suck at names. I'm sorry. The Moon card, the 6 of Swords to the 4 of Wands with the Empress. It's not. This ties back into the Sagittarius energy of the 4 of Wands. With the 6 of Swords right now, God's actually asking you to see things in a slightly different perspective here. Okay? This is Moabite on this. This is the book of Ruth, Ruth 1:16, that shows up with the Moon card. You've already been dreaming about a reunion with Libra, and like your dreams are actually giving you small premonitions of what is coming in the future. Just give it a little bit of time with the 4 of Wands, because we're like 24 hours before the start of the new energy shift. That new moon in Cancer is going to help us overcome a lot of the emotions and the feelings that we all been feeling. And we're going to begin ushering in all of those twin flame unions and reunions. I'm being told that you think the Libra is your twin flame. The 4 of Wands showing up is a confirmation on it. And also that your energies will be rewarded for your patience and your time. There will be communication in Cancer season. You don't have to wait till the Libra's birthday for this, because Libra's the cardinal air sign. Cancer's the cardinal water sign. So Libra's, all 4 cardinal signs are feeling the Cancerian energy the most of all right now. That 4 of Wands are the cards of the rewards. It's when the ark is brought to Jerusalem in the card here. So your rewards for everything that you've been through and your patience in putting up with everything that Libra did to you is coming back in your direction with the Moon card, okay? Fear not. The new moon is energizing this. Don't be scared of the silence. And heads up as you notice birds in your path, especially doves, white birds. I'm even taking that as far as like pigeons or seagulls, okay? That's your guidance to let you know the more often you see white colored birds, the closer it's coming, okay? So thank you so much for the super chat. And the Empress, you guys are destined to be together, okay? And thank you for the super chat. Your donations are awesome. I put the money back into the channel. All right, Charlie. Charlie, you are so generous. This reading is sponsored by Charlie. Oh, my word. Still makes me think of Caitlin Spider. Charlie. All right, let's see. I just want to make sure that... Okay, here's your question. I thought I did see a question. When the chat scrolls and I'm channeling, I don't look at the chat screen, so I always have to scroll back and look. All right, let's see what's up. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much, Velvet. I appreciate you. All right. Can you tell me what's happening between WM and LW? All right, let's find out. I'm gonna go with W and L to let me speak better because I don't English good. All right, let's go. The Hermit card, to the Chariot, to the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. There's a lot of struggles right now in the energies between W and L because there's been too much silence because one of the parties involved has been through a lot in their past. They went through some child neglect they've been working on healing from and coming to terms with so that you guys can work together with the outcome. This is Genesis 37:27. Joseph in the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat that shows up on here. And see how he's a younger dude in this one? During Cancer season right now, the Hermit card is like, this is like the strongest protective shell in two energies. You have Cancer's crab shell coupled up to Virgo's Hermit crab shell. All right, so it's impenetrable. Three of Pentacles shows right now that the party that was the runner is the one that is in the midst of a level up because they had a very big fear of commitment because before W and L got together, the runner side of the situation, they got cheated on pretty hardcore. Like literally they walked in and saw their person with somebody else in their place. And then W and L came back together or met each other, and then they were just very scared. So God with the Three of Pentacles right now is helping to build Solomon's Temple, to build the reconnection, that every time the runner party of this dynamic, it starts to change their mindset, okay? During Cancer season with the Chariot, that they're seeing that the union is the happier point. What it is they're working very hard to overcome their fear of the commitment, to understand that the past won't repeat itself, to learn from it, but to not dwell into it so much that they bring it into the next relationship. And in the beginning, it was a lot of right person, wrong time, just because of how much the running party had been through before W and L met. But they've had that time. One of you guys could be in the midst of a Saturn return, either W or L, where you're around like 28 or 40, or even into your late 50s or something, where there's a leveling up and a maturing in the energies so that you guys can come back together. Okay? So, and thank you so much. You are very generous. All right, Spiral Crystal, what's up, darling? All right, what should you do? Should you tell your Virgo how you feel, or should you hold back and wait for him to do something? All right, I got you covered. Thank you for the super chat. You're generous. I appreciate you guys. The Nine of Cups. Four of Pentacles on the Ace of Cups. Spiral Crystal, you've got the exact seat, Sagittarius. I told you these wind up being like extended bonus readings. Look. The Sagittarius person energy here, that Nine of Cups to the One of Cups that came together for the Ten of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups to the Ace of Cups. And that Four of Pentacles, which is down here, is the final overall energy going forward, that you guys don't let each other go with that Four of Pentacles to the 9 to Ace of Cups. I think you should. It should be done in a very young Ace of Cups fun energy, where you let them know that, like, maybe like even starting it off as like you want to see each other, you want to go on a little date, not straight up like Cancering energy of like a novel text of how you feel, but just be like, hey, I miss you, would mind seeing where this could go, I'm interested, kind of like I'm here because I want to be, not because I need to be, that type of thing. Just like, I've been thinking about you, how are you doing, or I had a dream about you, that sort of a thing, that I would love to see where this could go. Are you interested? I kind of like you. And the rewards back on this be the Nine of Cups to the Ace of Cups. The outcome that you guys won't let each other go. Parable of the Rich Fool. Virgo needs to stop focusing on their money so much, don't they? Don't they, Spiral Crystal? But there's nothing wrong. You are at an energy with that 90 Ace of Cups right here that it still converges into it, that it's worth taking a shot with the Six of Cups. You guys do have a deeper bond together, and you guys have done the work, okay? So thank you so much. You guys are at the point right now on the Nine of Cups to the Ace of Cups that either one of you can make the move and the outcome will be good. All right. Yukahana, what's up, darling? Oh, hold on. TikTok's making me do a verify thingamajiggy to continue. Hang on. Sorry, Sagittarians of TikTok. I got you. All right. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Whoa, Yukahana, the deck just kind of went a little silly. All right. Movies or books that could have some messages for you. One of your friend's novels had a protagonist with a love story very similar. Let me see. Let me find out. Give me anything you got. Could be books, movies, music. What do we got? Well, okay, let's books or movies. Don't add stuff, Archer. Stay focused. Ooh, start card. Well, okay, shout out to God. The Bible might help. But, yeah. Well, wow, really? Okay. Way to shout yourself out, huh? Yeah, I know. It's cool. But actually, I'm being told you need to check out Genesis and First Kings. They're actually two, like, very deep stories that'll tap in for you. Offer this with a star. I'm not seeing books, okay? I'm seeing, actually, in this one that you might want to check out. What's that called? I see the actress. Oh, is it because I made the gag about... Stop it. You know I've got... Stop it. Stop. Be nice. Oh, Perfect Match. Check out Perfect Match. It's is that Disney Plus or Netflix? I'm not sure. But yeah, check out Perfect Match, Yukahana. That might have something to tap in for you, okay? The Two of Swords. Check out season 2. I don't even know if it's got a first or a second. I don't have time to watch TV that much. If there's a second season, watch the second season, Two of Swords. It might actually blow your mind a little bit of like, whoa, how much is this going on? Okay? That King of Swords, King Solomon shows up. Yeah, it might actually blow your mind. Any books? Besides yours, we all know that one. Knight of Swords. Nope, stay with what you got. Okay. Yeah. I hope that helps. Thank you. Okay. Definitely take like a tablet or something along with you when you go into the hospital or your phone. Okay? Because that'll help you work through that one. All right. Next on deck. Thank you too, everybody. I appreciate you all for being a part of the fam. You are awesome. Sagittarius, Queen of Wands. What's up, honey? How you doing? Happy 4th of July, everybody, too. You guys are so generous. I appreciate you. All right. Do you got... It's Sag. Queenie Sag. You got a question? Or you just want a general? Oh, here we go. My person is a Leo. See, I want to make sure. Now that makes me... Why are you nervous? I just want to know how he truly feels. How does your... There was a lot of Leo energy in the reading. I kid you not. All right, let's see. How does Leo feel about Sagittarius, Queen of Swords? What do we got? Give me something. The Nine of Wands. Five of Swords to the King of Wands. He's got feelings for you, but he's being very much a fixed sign, isn't he? Very stubborn. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean like he knows what he wants. But right now at the Nine of Wands, he's being closed off and guarding himself. But he's watching you with like he's learning a lot about himself with the Five of Swords right now. King Saul's tragic downfall. Right now his current feelings for you is that he feels like he's not good enough for you. He's in a very rough place right now. Like he's got something at work that's really frustrating him. Whereas like it's almost like he's dealing with some copycats at work, or his focus is on work more than it needs to be because it's really not that bad. Like he feels like if he's in a team environment or something that like it's not going well. And honestly, what he should do is like you'd be almost like a little bit of a relief for him, right? Like you'd be like, hey, how's work going? And he's that one that's like, it is what it is. Everything's fine. When you're sitting there going, I know it's not fine. But the thing on it is, like, you would be his relief. You would like be his little rocker cheerleader. You'd be like, come on, you know what you're doing. You can do this. Or I think like he's actually looking to like cut out. He might even have heard in the grapevine that like somebody else is getting a promotion, or like somebody like nepotism, one of the like the boss's kids or something. And he's like, I'm getting out of this. I'm too stressed about everything. Once he focuses off on it though, his feelings towards you are that you are that like lifesaver, but you notice how he's not focusing a ton on you. He needs to prioritize his pick his battles with the Five of Swords a little bit because he's stressing about work. That on this King of Wands, the outcome works out well for you guys. King David does return. That give him a little bit of time if you want. You're always willing to go somewhere else. The Leo does love you. Right now he's just loving his life a little bit more in the work side, that he wants his work life to work out because he doesn't feel like it's in proper order right now. So he's putting his focus like he's like 90% towards his job and 10% towards you, which he just needs to kind of tweak that dial back a little bit, okay? The feelings for you are there. The wand is still lit. The passion is still burning. he goes through a lot in the course. I see him like passing out and sleeping in his clothes on a couch just because of the stress, the frustration, which is why he doesn't reach out or talk much, because he just, like, the last thing he wants to do is get on the phone. He's not sure what to say, not sure how to be really happy or fun. He's just kind of closed off to everything because he feels like his life is not in the right perspective right now. Okay? But with that King of Wands, he will boss up. And the King of Wands came out in Sagittarius' reading again, too, CSAT. So that he will boss up and come in for a very balanced energy because you're the Temperance card. Okay? So you keeping that higher mindset is paying off for you big time. All right, so I hope that helps. And then we've got Twitching J. What do you need to do to work with? Wait, what do I need to do at work to work on my reel with my kids? Okay, let's see what's up. What does Twitching J need to do to work on the relationship with her kids? Let's go. It is not on you, Twitching J. I don't have my glasses on. See the Sagittarius that might wear contacts. That's a little side message. Because I always find that interesting because, like, I can't jam stuff in my eyeball. I try to keep sure stuff away from my eyeball. You might either wear glasses or contacts. All right. I'm impressed watching somebody put contacts in. I will watch that and be like, whoa, that's so cool. All right. What's up with your kids? The Ten of Cups. King of Cups on the World card with the Lovers. All right. So what I'm seeing here is there might be something to work on the relationship with them where you can actually make time a little bit for them and incorporate a bit of chores and help them with their schooling and their works. Remind them of how blessed they are, and you can actually combine it. Makes a little bit of time where you guys do like a game night, and you like, hey guys, we're gonna pick a half hour on Friday, and you guys want to play a board game or a card game, and that make a little bit of time for them, and I would even say to take the apps out of the situation, or if they're really digitally inclined, download games that you guys can play via the phones, and to even actually make a chore system, and you can start teaching them a little bit of responsibility where you guys start working together of like an allowance or like the Wi-Fi password if they do chores. Depends on their age point. But I'm seeing right now to make a lot of like just a little bit extra time for them. And the communication is very big on this with the Ten of Cups. Because see, there's a mother on that card. So you are a very good mother in this one. When it couples up to that King of Wands, embrace their passions and see like what they want to do, make some time for them. And if they're in schooling yet, I can't tell if they're homeschooled or just too young to go to school yet, but if they are, check in with their teachers too. Ask them how they're doing, how the grades are going, and the teacher might tell you, well, this is great, but so-and-so's having a little issue with math. Maybe that's where Sagittarius got the math sucks energy from. And that way you can talk to them and be like, hey, I'll help you with the numbers, or I'll help you with the words, or your spelling and that. Becoming involved in what's going on in their life and almost treating them like a friend of yours or an equal, not so much a mom-kid, but like a buddy or a coworker or a friend, and actually being, or even a lover, about like what's going on in their life, what's up with you, will actually allow you guys to bond more and make some time for some family nights. With the weather situation, I'm seeing a splash pad. A splash pad. You might want to take them to a water park or even just turn a sprinkler on in the yard. Go a little old school, a little vintage with them, and that making time will go a long way. And I know you have a lot going on, but it'll actually mean the world to them. Even 20 or 30 minutes of time with them, or on the weekends you have a little breakfast made or something, or you guys make eggs together or pancakes or something. That'll mean a lot, okay? It's just a lot about that time that you do get to spend with them, making it about them. Go old school. I just saw the board game, the Game of Life. Like playing that with them, or like Connect 4. Like I just saw a big oversized Titanic-sized Connect 4. You could get like, is that a thing? Because that's like a really big scaled up Connect 4 board, or is that something like you'd have to build? Like I'm seeing a big oversized Connect 4 thing like outside in the yard, and you got a sprinkler set up. Like plan them like a little summertime party even, or something like that. Like Connect 4 and sprinkler. I don't know, but yeah, the board games might be neat. Go a little vintage on it, and just make some time for them and see what's going on in their life. Cool. Thank you for that super chat too. You're so kind. I appreciate all of your guys' donations to the channel. You're awesome. Okay. Sagittarius, thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And God, thank you for the messages we got today for Sagittarius. We're truly grateful as always. Appreciate you. And thank you for putting up with me. I like our banter. You've always understood me, and that's cool. I like you for that. Even the jokes. You got good jokes. God's got jokes. He's like, he Y'all think God's like this real strict dude and everything, but he's actually got a cool sense of humor. Ghosts don't get upset. Ghosts have good times. All right. Sagittarius, thank you so much. Remember, it'll resonate to any and all placements of Sagittarius in your chart, because we're not just our sun, moon, rising, and Venus, but all the parts of all our charts. Thank you to my awesome mod squad for everything you guys do. You're the real ones. You're OG. All right, guys. Until next time, I'll see you then. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. We'll hook up, book up, take it from there. All right. So I'll see you all later on for Capricorn. See you tomorrow night for the L signs. And if you're in Michigan, I'll see you Sunday in Chesterfield, Michigan. Stop by and say hi for my birthday, for my meet and greet. All right. I look forward to seeing you there, Sagittarius. All right. Until then, namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I love you guys. My Chariot. This Chariot. It doesn't fit in my pocket. Okay, you can keep it. Fine. I love you guys. Love you, Sagittarius. I'll see you later. Thank you, everybody. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Lucisa? K Brunch. Thank you guys all for showing up on Instagram, too. You guys are awesomeness. I love you guys. Bye.